So once again, let's just go over this. So make this 2x plus 8y equals 26. And then just take this bottom equation and cancel out the x's with subtraction. We'll make this bottom one negative. So cancel the x's. Then we get negative y, so plus y, so 9y. And 26 minus 1, so 25. So y is equal to 25. That y is equal to 25 over 5. Okay, so based on all of these examples, it seems like we've gotten the gist of solving systems. So let's move on to the next topic here. So it says find k so the system has no possible solution. So what we want to do is find the value of k where the x values of this equation here and the y values would be the exact opposite of each other, correct? So since 3x is half of 6x, we just want to put a parenthesis and a 2 around this equation. So basically, we need 2y times 2, which is 4y, to equal ky. So if 4y must equal ky equals ky, then we know that k equals 4. Now, once again, for this equation, it must have infinitely many solutions, which means these two lines must be the exact same. So we have 4x here and 12, which means this top equation is exactly half of the bottom equation. So we have negative 6y, and we need it to be k must be half of 6. And half of 6 is 3, so we know that k just equals 3. So now we have the sum of two numbers is 60. One number is twice more than the other. So x plus y. Oh. So for our variables, we'll use x and y for step A. And then one number is 8 more than twice the other. So 8 more is plus 8 and twice the other. So 2x plus 8 equals y. Wait. Yeah, that's correct. So based on this here, we can just move this y over and make a negative y and move this 8 over and make a negative 8. So negative y, negative 8. So cancel these two out with addition. 3x equals 52. So x equals 52 over 3. And then once you have that, once again, just plug it back in and solve for y. We don't really need to go over that. The difference of two numbers is 14. So we'll use x and y for our variables You can also use any variables, it's relatively the same. And their sum is 50. So once again, we can just add and get 2x equals 64. And from there we just solve, but we don't really need to solve it. It's mainly about writing the systems and knowing how to write them. So now we can do systems for word problems. For all these future ones, we won't solve the systems because we've already gone over how to do that, but we can just figure out how to write the actual systems. So a concert sells adult tickets for $18 and student tickets for $12. A total of 95 tickets are sold for 1,410. So what we know then is 18A plus 12. Yeah, 18A for adult tickets, which is $18, and 12Y, or let's use 12S for student tickets. Number of student tickets is equal to 1,410 because that's how many tickets were sold. And then 95 tickets were sold. So that means 95 is also equal to S plus A. And there we have the system for this word problem. Let's move on. A parking garage charges $6 for cars, $10 for trucks. So 6C for cars plus 10T for trucks equals $304. And there was a total of 40 vehicles. So amount of cars, C plus T equals 40. Okay. So for this one, plan A, $20 sign up fee plus $9 a month. So 20 plus 9. Let's use D for dollars, or let's use M for month, and then C for total cost versus 5 starting dollars plus 12M also equals C. So for how many months do the plan cost? After how many months do the plans cost the same? So in this specific case, we one second, let me solve this. Okay, so basically how we would solve this system is we have C on both sides, so we can set these two equations equal to each other. So 20 plus 9M is equal to 5 plus 12M. And from there, we just kind of solve it out, do all the math, and we get C or M is equal to 5. So it would be after 5 months. And then which plan is cheaper after 5 months? After 15 months, we know that it is this plan as you are saving $3 per month. And at that point, you just saved a total of $45 and you only invested 15 more dollars. So the perimeter of a triangle of a rectangle is 64 inches. So the perimeter is 2 let's use 2W for 2 width plus 2 length for 2 or 2L for 2 length is 64. And then the length is 4 inches longer than twice the width. So 2W plus 4 equals L. There's our system for that. It's pretty easy to solve, so we don't really have to go over it. Once again, two numbers have a sum of 100. Let's just use X plus Y. X plus Y equals 100, and then 3 times the first number minus twice the second is equal to 20. So 3x minus 2y equals 20. So, and then for the last one, small candles for $4. So let's use small candles plus large candles for $7. So let's use L. They sold and they made $684, and they sold a total of 120 candles. So S plus L equals 120. So those are all the problems for today. I'll quickly hover over all the answers just so you can screenshot them if you need it and go over once again. Here's the first page, the second page, and the third page. So that is all for today. I hope you guys were able to understand and learn, and I'll see you next time.